Here's wishing you the most frightening, scary, spooky, creepy, ghastly, ghoulish, grisly, wonderful time of the year. Happy Halloween.
That's
Gavin,
a good start.
do you want to say what we're doing after Persona?
Where
We're gonna read random creepypastas. There's a random
search up
button.
Among Us creepypastas.
Okay, wait a sec. I was gonna use the random button, but you know what?
Yeah. I was about to say before we use the random ones, search up Among Us.
Among Us.
Among Us.
That's not Among Us. What's that? What?
All right, then just search up. Then go on Google and just search up Among Us creepypastas.
Why are none of these Among Us? Okay. Among Us creepy pasta. There we go. You are the imposter.
Okay, you know what? Yeah.
Ow, God, that's burning my. Okay, did not expect the completely white screen. Okay, ready?
Imagine being white.
I mean,
Even though I am white.
yeah. I mean, I should be the one saying couldn't be me. Okay, ready, Gavin?
Yes, baby.
Wait, how long is this? Yeah, we can read this.
Yeah, creepypastas are usually that long.
Posters.
The entire Suicide Mouse one was that long. And I read that like 10 minutes ago.
You are the imposter. I've been playing Among Us for quite a while now, and I've grown very fond of it. It's a very fun game. It's one of the best elimination experiences I've ever had in my life, besides the war. This might make me sound like a real killer.
Now say the next paragraph. Say the next paragraph as a Wario.
As who?
As Wario.
This might make me sound like a real killer. Does that sound okay?
Yeah, sure.
But I've enjoyed being the imposter more than crewmates. For me, it's just way more fun to kill other. I like crewmate than other players. That is, until now. One day, after I had finished all my homework for the week, I became super bored. I thought about playing with my RC car and was just how old are you? Just getting it set up when it started to rain outside. Oh, so I decided to play some games. I played for a little while on my Xbox, but I was still bored. Later, while messing around on my iPad, I reminded myself that I still had Among Us. I decided I would play it, but first, out of random curiosity, I looked in the App Store to see if there are other games that I might enjoy, so that I wouldn't get too bored after playing Among Us for a while. That makes sense. While I was skimming through the details of Among Us, I noticed that it had an update. That's weird, I thought. And there's not made any announcements for an update recently. Does he keep up with it? Does he keep up with the Among Us news? Does he follow them on Twitter? Like, yeah.
Now he just wants to play it.
He's Undersloth is the only account he has notifications on for. Just for when he sees the new Among Us update drop. He wants to see the patch notes.
Red is the patch notes. What if in the Among Us patch notes they said Red is no longer sus?
Oh, yes, they're still making a sequel, I think, but I haven't heard anything about the original. I shrugged it off, reckoning that they were just fixing some bugs and stuff. The update contained new description. Everything went normal when I launched the game. I played around with some dummy simulations before looking for you can't even play. Wait, are you even able to play offline without anyone?
There's a little training mode, but
Why do you need training? It's not like they're real people.
well,
Okay.
there's like dummies on each map. You can be like in Street.
That's weird. When I went to the list, I only found one. I tried refreshing it by changing the number of imposters, but to no avail. I shut this off again, thinking that it had something to do with the update or something. I was able to join the match, making myself the 10th player. I've never been that lucky before. Usually you can't fit a 9 out of 10 session because it either already started or it is full because somebody beat you to it. Despite the weird things that I've seen so far, Sorry.
Beating your meat, they beat you to it. Yeah.
Despite the weird things that I've seen so far, I expected the match to go on as normal. I got the normal intro where it tell you you're either a crewmate or imposter, and how many imposter. I like how they spell imposter both ways in the same sentence. They spell with an E and then an O, in like 3 words apart from each other. It's like, or among the others. Being a dedicated
Well,
worker.
they're just too smart for all of us.
Yeah, it's true. Being a dedicated worker, I began my tasks first before going into detective mode. After I completed my first task, an emergency meeting was held. Of course, I hadn't seen any bodies or another player going through events. Through event, not even event. So I chose to skip the voting. However, I noticed that everyone else skipped as well. Okay, now that's really strange. Usually most of the players are suspecting and will vote on any of the players, even themselves maybe. I've never been in a match where everyone skips the voting process in the first emergency meeting. Eventually, I finished all my tasks and I started to look around the ship. A couple more meetings were help. On the second meeting, everyone skipped again. I typed in chat that voting was necessary for most players. For the third meeting, everyone voted on a few of each other, apparently having had listened to my message. The blue player got the most votes and was ejected, but they weren't the imposter. I like how they capitalize imposter every time. It's like, that's the one thing that needs to be, like, they need it capitalized.
Yeah, screw grammar. We need to capitalize.
Well, like,
boss.
when you didn't capitalize it, I get why they didn't capitalize it. It's because that's the position for the person, but still. I continued looking around the ship, not being able to find anything. In fact, a very long time passed before the next meeting. I'd say about 15 to 20. Oh my god, what? 15 to 20 minutes of nothing? Yeah, that is definitely. That's definitely, yeah. That's like a full game. Now just a normal passing period. It's definitely not right. I don't know if a match itself can last that long. At the next meeting, the orange player was voted out, but they weren't the imposter either. The next 3 meetings went on like this. The light blue, green, and pink players were rejected, timeout, and none of them were the imposter. I was growing more suspicious. Usually, the imposter was found by now, and I already knew. What do you mean they are already found? Like, you can lose. And yeah, you can just lose. Usually, the imposter is found by now, and I knew it couldn't be me because I was selected as crewmate. At least, that's what I saw. I went to security and
But then you moved your thumb and you saw the kill button.
somehow you moved your thumb away from the kill button that you had it on, yet you didn't kill anyone while your thumb was touching it. I went to security.
Well, like, yeah, his thumb was over it.
Can you make the O sound again? That was so.
But then his thumb was over the kill button, and he realized he was the imposter.
That's so stupid and loud, and I really like it. Or is I? Oh yeah, I went to security and watched the cameras for a while.
No,
I hate you. Oh yeah, we were. I don't know if we're gonna do a FNAF video. I'm too scared. I shake in my boots. I'm a little scaredy cat. I shake in my boots.
Just like when Mr. Crab don't go to sleep at night because he keep thinking about SpongeBob's new boots.
I saw that.
I did it the boots.
I saw the remaining players walking around, but I didn't see any of them killing each other or going through the vents. At one point, the communications were disabled. I rushed down as fast as I could to fix them. When I tried to correctly position the knob, however, the usual gibberish message didn't play. Instead, there was just static. I didn't think this would have to go on my list of weird things that I'd seen today, because I thought it might just be a glitch. That could be literal. 2 more meetings were held. Purple and light green were thrown off the ship, but they were innocent. Now there were only 3 of us: black, brown, and me. Red. He's literally red. He's suspicious. Black held another meeting, and we all went into chat. I asked what was going on. Neither of them responded for a moment. Then Brown replied, "We're all innocent." Then Black spoke up. "It's true. We are actually all crewmates. The imposter is an AI or something." Wow, this is cool. This is like story mode. I've always wanted there to be an automatically controlled imposter for me and other players to find. Well, why? You could just play online. That's okay. I decided to search
Yeah,
with
it's
them.
kinda sus.
Yeah, we looked around for a good 10 minutes and found nothing. I decided that maybe they were lying. I decided to vote one of them out. Black got voted out. They were not the imposter. It was just me and Brown now. Yo, racism? This was too much. It never gets down to 2 players. Usually, when a third player gets kicked, you either
We've
lose it.
barely gone down the entire website.
Yeah,
We've
we're not
barely
even
gone
halfway
the
down.
entire page.
Okay. This is too, yeah. Brown held the next meeting. In the chat, I asked him what this was about, but he wouldn't respond. I voted on Brown. I won't on him, and to my surprise, they voted on themselves. They were ejected from the ship, but even they weren't the imposter. Now, it was just me on the ship. I had completed all my tasks. No one else was there to do anything. Anxious to figure out what was going on, I walked all around the ship, searching for anything. For another 10 minutes.
But if there's 2 people, then
No, he got rid of
there's two
he got rid of
people,
the second person. He got rid of Brown.
oh, racist. But if he got rid of Black before, then like still only 2 people.
Yeah, exactly. That's why he's confused. Like, why didn't the game end? For another 10 minutes. So this game's lasted like an hour. It's like, okay, why didn't he just close the game if he thinks it's weird? Come on.
Exactly. Hard.
No bodies, no sabotaged areas. Nothing. It was just me and the ship. Everything on the ship was non-interactable. The gun, the fuel, the garbage disposal, the ID scanner. I was unable to interact with anything on the ship, except for one thing. The emergency meeting button. I realized that I was the only one that hadn't called an emergency meeting. I realized that this was all probably just a big glitch, and it would tell me after I got thrown off the ship. I voted on myself, and it threw me off. However, it told me that my character name was not the imposter. Then the message disappeared, and the video focused on space for a moment. This was so strange. I wanted to refresh. You can't refresh the game. What do you mean? Just close it.
Retard.
I couldn't. I decided to watch this so I could figure out what was going on. Then, after a long moment, a new message displayed. You are the imposter. Oh my. What? How? How are we sus? We were just red. At first, I laughed, thinking that this was a big glitch designed as a prank or something. Then I started feeling something. I felt myself being pulled. I couldn't be the wind because my windows were shut. I looked around in my room and saw nothing. Then I looked down my iPad, and I noticed something very off about it. I saw tiny lines going toward it, into it.
Apparently, it was a pear phone from iCarly.
Then I noticed that the lines of what appeared to be a suction of wind was coming from that was pulling me in. Here I made a horrified realization that I was being pulled into my iPad. Call me crazy, like call me Carson, but I know that it's true. I felt it myself. I also realized that the update of the game was cursed. The other players were right. None of them, not even my player, were the imposter. The imposter was a real person. There must have been many other players that have went through this and have become victims to being human imposters. I just happened to be one of them. I have never been so scared in my entire life. I didn't want to die.
Orange,
I took
and you don't get sucked in.
annoying orange creepypastas.
Oh my god, that's our next.
Yeah, you're gonna look that up because it's your turn. Well, I took. Oh, you want me to? I'll go if you want. I took one step backwards, hoping. I mean, that's what you said. You said that we would take turns.
Because, you know,
It's fine. It's fine. I can just listen. I could put like a random PNG of annoying orange up on the screen. I took one step backwards, hoping that I could easily run away and tell someone about this. But when my left foot touched the ground beneath me, I felt the pull getting stronger. I jumped back toward my door and grabbed hold of it just as the pull felt like its maximum strength. Despite how hard it felt, no other object in my room appeared to get sucked.
I called my mom, and then my mom left the room, and she was sus. She looked like a crewman.
Okay, that doesn't. Sure, Gavin. It seems I could only get sucked in. I held onto the door for dear life. Then I noticed my phone right near my bed. Why do you have a phone and an iPad? How old are you? To have a phone and an iPad and only play stuff on your iPad and your Xbox. Oh, if I could just reach it without getting too close to the iPad, I could have it. I've never been in. I've talked to you about this before, Gavin, but I've never been into Apple products.
I haven't either.
Yeah.
I don't like the fact. No, honestly, not just Apple, but every phone company is making so their phones don't have headphone jacks. That's retarded.
And oh yeah. I don't know. For me, I don't know why.
And every time Apple makes a new phone, they change their freaking like charger for it, which is bull.
Yeah.
By the way,
Just-
Apple Pro stand $1,000? No.
Yeah. Okay. Here's what I think about. Like, for me, I've never been into phones. Do you know why?
Why? Because you're a console bro.
No, to me, it's like, okay, that, and also because like, if you're going to get like $1,000 phone, just buy a PC at that point. Just buy a good like laptop. Like, come on, you can get way more out of that than a phone. That's at least how I think
And
about
you
it.
can get laid.
True, you can get E-laid. Where was I?
I never heard anybody say E-laid, and that's cool. E-laid.
I know.
See, you got the E-sex.
Yo, you got that
You
E-sex.
can watch Igor.
You can watch e-porn. Oh, where was I?
That's just porn.
Oh no. Yo, you can go in. You can.
See, there's that obviously different.
Yeah, you know, there's physical porn. You can go on websites. I could have a that I knows my phone right near in my bed. I don't know, Gavin. Why else do you not like Apple products?
I don't know. They just don't seem like a good company.
Fair. For me,
They're expensive. They keep changing everything with their models.
For me, it's like, okay, I know one thing. I know people have brought this up before. Do you I know one thing that made me laugh a lot? You know how Android has widgets? You know widgets, right? It's like you can add like a clock and stuff onto your home screen. You know about that?
Oh yeah.
So Apple added those like, I forgot when. It was like late 2020-ish. I forgot. And it was funny. It was funny because yeah, they barely added them like not even a year ago. And people were going like crazy over them. They're like, I can customize them so much. And I was just like, I think it's interesting because those people, like, they didn't, their reaction to it wasn't, oh, they finally added widgets. They were like, oh, what are widgets? It's just like the whole thing for Android, like, one of Android's biggest selling points when it first came out was that it had widgets. And like obviously, you know, Android.
And how long was that ago? Like 15.
Yeah, like earlier, like yeah. It was, I forget the exact date, but yeah.
A long.
It was just funny to me. I was like, people are going so insane over widgets despite Android having them for literally its entire lifespan. Like obviously, you know, Android copies.
Yeah.
You know, obviously they copy things from
They're
each other.
like freaking out, like going like, oh my god, I can have this cool clock.
Like obviously,
And the user would be like,
Android copies things from iOS, and same thing from iOS to Android. But like, I don't know. I just prefer Android. I like it. It's also way more. It's also way more customizable, which that makes me happy because I get to change a bunch of things. So yeah.
Let's continue this one.
Anyways, oh yeah, creepypastas. Then I noticed my phone right near my bed. If I could reach it without getting too close to the iPad, I could have it on me in case I needed to use it to call for help. With careful timing, I jumped toward the leg of my bed, grabbed it, managed to get hold of the phone, and quickly jumped back to the door. I called 911 and explained the situation to them as best I could. Despite how insane it sounded, they believed my story and told me that they would be. Despite how insane it sounded, that they'd be right on their way. They'd be on their way right away. The pull was still very strong, but I was just barely able to pull myself out of the room, where the suction apparently couldn't reach me. I took the opportunity. Why couldn't he just break his iPad? Like at that point, it's like your iPad's like haunted. It's like just break it, buy a new one. Come on.
Well, then it does mega win and goes.
It explodes and kills him on impact.
It just stomps on it and goes. Wee. Yeah, there's like a giant like bowling ball bomb inside there.
Hey Gavin, do you like what I response to that one thing you said a little while ago?
I didn't see it, babe. I'm refreshing Twitter.
Yeah. I think you'll laugh at it. I think you'll get a big hoot out of it.
That's okay. Taffy brings the island into the real. That's AR. That's a funny. I'm gonna say that. That's a funny image. Okay, let's continue.
Wait. Ooh. Do you even use fleets?
I barely use fleets.
I've never been into them. I've used last time I used them was that one time where just a bunch of stupid stuff.
I use tweets regularly. I use tweets regularly, but not as much as other people.
I just
I'm honestly not as satisfied. They don't even last like a year, I think.
Yeah, they're getting rid of them in like August, but yeah. I don't know. What I do is I like to go on them and look through all of them, and then that's it because I don't use them. I just don't like how it has some blue dots at the top of my screen. That annoys me.
Yeah, I just repeatedly tap on the icon.
That's what I do. Yeah.
Press right.
Yes, I do the same.
Yeah, like when Kale Rose puts those sussy videos, it just continuously press right.
Yeah, the same videos that he shows us. Grr. Okay, where are we?
You're like a thwomp just.
Hurry. I took the opportunity to find something to block it. I raced downstairs to the bookcase in my dining room and grabbed the biggest book I could find. I crept carefully toward the door of my room, where I could see a suction hole right in the doorway. Aiming as carefully as I could, I threw the book into the hole. Surprisingly, the book made it through. I conclude that anything can get sucked in, but only if it goes through the hole from its starting point. The book landed right on top of the screen, which thankfully blocked the suction altogether. Therefore, I carefully picked up the iPad. What? No, that's not how that works. The book would, like, get torn open. It could literally tear.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is, like... Okay, then I carefully picked up the iPad with the book was on top of it and took it downstairs just as the police and paramedics came to my door. I didn't expect them to believe me when I showed them that was happening, but strangely, they could hear the suction as well. They asked me to bring the iPad with them to a lab. They just took the son without asking the mom? Or, like, parents? At the lab, the iPod was...
Apparently it was a simulation.
At the lab, the iPad was carefully taken off the book and quickly placed into a box. Then, using some tiny machines, the scientists tried to peel an iPad off. Miraculously, they succeeded. What was even better was that why couldn't he turn it off when he was holding it? He was literally holding the iPad. He could have pressed the off button. But
Among Us is evil.
You're right. What was even better was that the gravitational pull had finally stopped. At first, I was relieved, but when they offered to give the iPad back to me, I was too nervous to risk letting this happen again, so I insisted that I leave it with them. They promised that they would be careful when examining it, and that they would figure out the problem as soon as they possibly could. After weeks of experimenting, the scientists concluded that the pull only happened with Among Us, and that I would have to delete it until further notice. I was disappointed, but I knew that it was the right thing to do. I still don't know what this curse on this game is, but I'm certain of one thing. I am part of it. Oh, that was so good. That was like a 10 out of 10.
So sus.
Okay, Gavin, do you want to look that up now, or do you want me to do it?
I have an annoying orange one right up on my phone screen right now.
Okay, do you want me to put up an image of Mr. Annoying Orange then?
Yeah, search up like Among Us.
Annoyingorange.png.
I don't know. Yeah.
Let me see, let me find it
I
first.
love coconut.jpg. I love coconut.jpg from TF2.
Yo,
It's holding the entire game together.
Annoying Orange Scary. Here we go. I found a nice thumbnail. You want me to show you it, Gavin? Before I add it to the video.
I see it. I look at this.
Oh wait, oh yeah, you can see it, can't you? Do you like it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's so shit.
I'll stop this then because.
It's so bad.
Okay, let me add it. Image. I like how terrible my channel. Not even our channel. I like how terrible my channel is. Annoying orange.
Yo, a monk fart.
Yo! Oh my god, that's so scary! Okay. Let me crop it though, so that way, you know. We only have the orange here, because who cares about Apple? Hey Apple, more like die Apple. Gavin, what you...
Hey, got him.
What you ping? Wait. Oop, that's too much. Perfect, perfect, actually perfect. There we go. Right there. Okay, Gavin, you can start reading now. I know what he says there, and that makes it a lot better. Come on.
Come on. Okay. Annoying orange in the last episode. Once at a store, I found DVDs that have been completely stacked up. Then I saw an annoying orange DVD. When I got back home, at 5:45 p.m., I popped the DVD in and saw in bold text, "Orange gets in trouble." I was a bit confused. The episode started with a shot of the microwave in the kitchen. There was a huge hole in it, and thick yellow gas was pouring through. Pear tells Orange that he blew a hole in the microwave while it was on.
Oh, he blew the
Orange
microwave?
not seem to care at all. Aw, Pear, don't get all cooked up about it, then laughed. Things were beginning to get creepy. As everyone who was looking at Orange horrified, Orange said Pear, in 24 hours, our peel will disintegrate, our eyeballs will melt, and we'll die from the radiation. So if you want to annoy us, do it while it lasts. What? What
That's
do
a
you
good question.
mean? Said Orange. You can't die. I have golden kazoos to play. I have TNT to explode. Then it shows Dora the Explorer map adventures.
I'm sorry,
Includes
what?
2 bonus DVDs. And shows it.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm on the creepypasta fandom wiki.
Okay, Gavin, I added some extra text to the video. Okay, continue.
I'll show you the link. I'll tell you.
Okay, you can show me it later. Okay, well.
Sorry, Orange, said Grapefruit, but in 24 hours we'll all die. Knife, yelled Orange.
Knife!
A hand holding a knife came down and cut Grapefruit in half.
Oh my...
Orange, said Carrot. What was that for? I'll show you all what fucking dying is.
He sweared?
He didn't sound like himself here. His voice sounded like a demonic voice. Knife yelled again, causing Grandpa Lemon to get chopped in half. He yelled a knife again, and Midget Apple was killed. Please don't say knife, said Marshmallow. Alright, I won't, said Orange. Orange, are you okay? Said Passion Fruit. Yes, said Orange, I love you. Yay, he's here. Pear looked around at the corpses of his dead friends and said love. What the fuck? Passion Fruit, Marshmallow, Orange, and Pear survived, and showed Nerville was crying and loves passion fruit, marshmallow, orange, and pear, and splattering them on a wall. They spelled out the end. The people who made the episode were later sentenced to life in prison. The DVD went missing ever since in 2014. Dan Bo found the DVD and uploaded it to YouTube. It was taken down in 2016. There are 11 copies of the DVD. You find one, upload it, and explain this episode on YouTube immediately. This is a real thing. No, it's not. No, it's not. Oh,
I had to go for a
yes,
bit. What
dude.
happened?
But I have to read parts of it again.
Yeah, the last thing I heard was like a bit after, like, the orange wasn't acting himself. It was something like that.
Oh, okay.
How much was left? How much did I miss?
Let's go back.
Yeah, go back, please.
Knife, he yelled again, causing Grandpa Lemon to get shot in the eye. He yelled knife again, and Midget Apple was killed too. Please don't say knife, said Marshmallow. Alright, I won't, said Orange. Orange, are you okay? Said Passion Fruit. Yeah, said Orange. I love you. Yay, he screamed. Harry looked around at the corpses of his dead friends and said love. Passion Fruit. Marshmallow, Orange, and Pear survived. The last scene showed Nerville. Nerville was crying and loves Passion Fruit. And loves Passion Fruit, Marshmallow, Orange, and Pear, and splattered them on a wall. They spelled out the end. People who made the episode were later sentenced to life in prison. The DVD went missing ever since in 2014. In 2014, Danbo found the DVD and uploaded it to YouTube. It was taken down in 2016. There are 11 copies of the DVD. If you find one, upload it and then explain this episode on YouTube immediately. This is the real thing.
That's deep.
Damn, bro. That's such a sussy toss.
Is it my turn now? I think we have time.
I'll look at another.
Okay. I think we have time for
I'll
one
get another
more.
one. I didn't read too much. I'll try to see shitty Thomas creepypastas.
Look up. Are there Kirby creepypastas?
God, is there?
Hmm. Actually, no. Don't do Kirby.
What do you want me to do?
Elmo. Sesame Street. Yeah.
Elmo, creepy.
Specifically, Elmo's number journey for the N64. Do you want me to change it from annoying orange to like a picture of Elmo now?
Yeah.
What?
Do that. Please.
What?
Daddy.
Don't start yet. Let me, Elmo. Oh yeah, I'm eating stuff. Elmo's scary.
Elmo's scary. He's so scared, he's shaking my head.
He discombobulates.
Oh, Mario.
Well, I don't want to use like fan art because.
There's fan art.
Yeah.
There's fans of this.
Oh.
There's just such a Elmo creepypasta. There's some scary images.
Actually, I'll just look up like Elmo. I want to like use a stock image. I like this one. I like this image a lot. Wait. There we go. I won't show you though, Gavin. You'll have to wait for the video.
Which will be in like a month.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. It depends on how I'm feeling. I'll probably do the Fortnite video soon. There we go. Okay. You can start now, Gavin.
Okay, this one's called Sesame Street. A day in Kermit Land. The image provided with it is so fucking terrifying.
What is it? Please show me it. This is the image, not like the.
I don't know about you. You'd be like, yo.
Yeah, I laugh at the jump scares.
Laugh scares.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Show me what they are. I want to see the image, Gavin.
Oh, I copied the image, but it's only the link.
Oh.
Does it still work? No, it doesn't. Okay.
What the hell is this?
Well, apparently I have to have this. I have to save the image. I'm not really gonna get rid of it, though.
That isn't that bad.
It's spooky. It's scary.
I think like alone it isn't that scary, but like if you were just watching Sesame Street and you saw that, I would be terrified. I would definitely be terrified.
Apparently that's the original design. Okay. This one's really long. So.
Oh god. What angel just...
I remember that. I love that. Yeah, beams that'll scare you shitless.
Okay, Gavin.
Okay, it's just.
How long is it?
Yeah, this one's really long.
How long?
There's like 3 parts to it.
Oh god. Just skip to the end. I don't know.
Well, I don't have to scroll on super far. Just long.
Okay, well, read please.
Sesame Street was one of my favorite. It's not a cartoon, but it was one of my favorite.
Yeah,
cartoons
wait a
to watch
second.
When I was a child. Kermit the Frog was the best character with his noose.
Wait, what? Wait, hold up a second.
With the fairy tale characters.
Kermit the... What? Kermit the...
This is based off like a thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I forgot to. Yeah, Sesame Street, A Day in Kermit Land is the.
Oh, okay. I was confused. I was like, wait, what are they talking? Kermit the Frog? Wait, what? Okay, continue.
I was saddened when it ended, and more verified when they actually removed Kermit. I hate pronunciations. The movies contained him still, but it wasn't fun to see him anymore. As I grew up, I forgot somewhat about Kermit, but never forgot about him. One day in 2012, I was talking to my buddy Pat, like Patrick Stark.
Yo, like Matt Pat?
He had ancient tape of the Sesame Street called A Day in Kermit Land, featuring Kermit the Frog, an unaired episode. However, he never told me where or how he produced the tape. I didn't take of it at the time and how it was suspicious. And Pat gave it to me for $50.
Yo, $50?
Like Mr. Cram.
Cram.
I dug Mr. Cram.
Mr. Crunkle. Mr. Curly Fries.
Mr. Crab. Mr. Crab.
Mr. Johnny. Mr.
I
Johnny.
dug into my attic and unearthed a VCR set. Once I connected it to my TV, I opened up the tape box and found it was really like a blank cassette and a black Sharpie spelling Kermit Torture Land tape. What? I figured it was a typo by a creepypasta troll in an attempt to ruin a childhood tape. And pressed play on it, and play once it was in the VCR. The Sesame Street played as normal, but I had a feeling of dread. The colors are a bit hyper.
Dread, like Burn My Dread, like the Persona 3 intro.
Kill yourself.
I mean, in Persona 3.
God damn it. And the audio was a bit green. I brushed it off when I saw the episode was in the 60s and presumed it was due to the age of the tape. But I was still suspicious, like Among Us, as to how it was in mint condition. Thanks, Damien, for the gift.
You're welcome. Huh?
Then suddenly the tape seized and went to a black screen with different audio than before, like the tune and circus music combined
Megalovania.
into one track. Just random Megalovania shit. There were colorful words, but it was an Arial lettering and was too large for the screen.
Hey, Gavin.
Kermit and Kermit Land.
Ah.
What's up, babe?
I'm gonna say is, when I upload this video, make sure to go to this part because you'll see some funny stuff on the screen.
Okay.
Continue.
And it transitions to the next That transition to the next scene was
Can you
somewhat
speak?
forceful. Kermit was in a blank room with clown posters and a few lights by himself, looking a bit somber. He was in his news apparel, and then he saw the screen. Dude, in the video, make sure you edit it so it slowly, like every second, zooms into the image
Of
for like
Elmo.
2 minutes.
Well, no, I'm adding some other
Yeah.
stuff to the video, so you know.
Another
Continue.
hi there, Kermit the Frog here, and today we are
I
in a
didn't
special
know!
place dedicated to me, Kermit Land Park.
I thought you were Johnny
It's a
Test.
shocking discovery for America. I hate you. I hate you.
Continue.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna respond to what Angel said with Arabic. I'm gonna respond with this.
Continue, Gavin.
I don't speak Japanese.
Continue reading, Gavin.
Okay. I smiled as the similarity came back to me. It must have been a typo on the back of the tape by a troll. They like to do a lot. They do a lot of trolling around here.
Yeah.
Did they have different voice actors? I could have sworn Kermit's voice wasn't as high pitched before.
Hey
Another
guys.
Muppet, Elmo.
Elmo.
Yo, bro, it's kind of gay.
Yo, Elmo, like
But
the
another
one
way-
person in the arcade Craniacs video.
Elmo had not been created yet, and he also looked somewhat unhappy. I decided to turn it off after realizing I had better things to do. But the button was stuck and I couldn't eject the tape.
Eject,
I
like
read
in
creepypastas
Among Us.
before, and that was when I realized I made a mistake to find that tape from Pet.
Aw.
The cartoon continued. They were talking about the development of the park and how great Kermit was to Sesame Street. As the news reported, the film continued to degrade bit by bit, and the two Muppets started to look at me with smiles. Now they were in Kermit Land.
Ooh.
Wow, so this is the place. It looks so different than what I had experienced down there, buddy.
Kermit Land, more like Scary Land.
That's how it looks for everyone, Elmo. Elmo worked very hard to make people happy.
How hard?
It was shut up. It was still getting creepy, and at the moment I realized I was late for work. I couldn't eject the tape. Now I was afraid. You don't want this fun to end, do ya, Elmo, buddy? No, never. What about you, kiddies? Yo, pedo.
God damn it.
Alright, yeah, we're already a third of the way done. Never mind. So this is not going to be super long. All at once, there was a sine wave with a screen building up and a black flash. I closed my eyes
No
tight with
racism?
fear and heard a grotesque scream from the TV. Didn't dare open my eyes. I wasn't going to be traumatized anytime soon. I kept my eyes closed and walked out of my house. My memory until I was outside and heard the wine wave no more. Once I made it to my job, I explained away my absence as to oversleeping and checked my email. I received an email. I received a message and found
An
it was
electronic
from
mail?
an email. You have mail. The subject was Kermit Land 2. What?
I'd be terrified. I would be terrified. I work at like my 9 to 5 at like, I don't know, like a random business, and I get an email and the subject's about Kermit Land.
Okay.
I would be mortified. Like, what is this? Continue though.
Yo, and it's just a picture of Among Us. I wasn't ready to see what was beyond that either, and prepared to delete it. But an error message came up and said that it couldn't be deleted. So
What?
I exit out of my email. I
What?
called my coworker, but also could not fathom what was going on today. Suddenly, the mouse began moving on its own and selected the file to download. I couldn't turn the damn thing off. My coworker left.
No swearing. Come on, man.
The boss. So it says it in there to see if the computer had a virus of some sort.
A virus?
The file proceeds to play. You're like 2020. I heard the sine wave resume from part 1, and this time I saw Kermit and Big Bird in the land.
Britain? British people. British blokes.
Yeah, bro. No kidding. I could barely make out what they were saying.
Yo, what's
Such a
worse?
shame Elmo couldn't see finished.
Yo, what's worse than women?
Sure is,
British
damn it.
women.
Had Elmo died, or was he sick?
Did Elmo die?
They seemed all too morbid. But that's because he was in the way. Just like you. Suddenly there was more screaming. I closed my eyes again and covered my ears. My coworker was in the room again because I heard his shoes. My eyes were forced open, and I saw a hyperrealistic version of Big Bird on fire.
What the?
The puppet body was charting, and so were the strings. The eyes were swollen and teary as he looked up, with sorrow and pleading. All the while he screamed. The strings broke away and sizzled as the person controlling the puppet also began to burn horribly. Cut, this wasn't. Get some water. I was in utter shock. Once I was home, I went on Google and looked up Sesame Street quickly.
I think he's a bit.
Yeah.
I think he's a bit thirsty.
Let go get some water.
Yeah.
No matter where I looked, I saw no record of anything related to Kermit Land. So I checked on one of those sketchy internet forums on Reddit. Found the following posts below. Rad Spike 45. I found some kind of
Wait,
lost
that's
episode of
that's the account name.
watch it.
Wait, what's the account name? I want to look it up actually.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Rad Spike 45.
Wait, let me actually open Reddit and then I'll look it up.
After the word rad, add a space, and then it's just Spike 45.
Wait,
Fiddlesticks of what?
wait,
Rad,
Gavin, stop!
Yeah, Sesame Street.
Okay, what is it?
Rad space Spike 45.
Can you even add a space on Reddit?
I don't know.
I think you can. I'll just rad spike 45. It doesn't seem like that exists.
Okay. Sesame Street. But don't look it up, it's satanic, I swear. Like, why? Devil worship or what? Nice try. No, around 1965, Jesus, this is a long paragraph responding to that. No, around 1965, there were kidnappings surrounding the Muppets and 2 children from a local hospital. Jesus. Rumors said they heard whispers come from their TV set. They decided to watch Sesame Street before their surgeries. The next day, they were nowhere to be seen, and 2 puppets resembled their favorite Muppet characters.
Who's a
They're there
Muppet?
instead. Mom got him. The kids were never heard from again, but strange VHS tapes appeared near their
What
homes
happened to the kids
of
then?
those missing kids. I don't know. That's what we've seen.
I don't know, man.
Parents saw the favorite Muppets and then heard soft crying from the camera somewhere.
Looking
their
kind of
theories
sus lately.
Didn't
Sorry.
succeed. It was said that it revolves around a supposed amusement park called Kermit Land. This is a trap. Don't watch it. Families disappeared too. Just the third.
No.
Ignore it.
Now I'm just looking at Reddit, and apparently, like what would it be? Like 12 days ago, Xbox tweeted out to the people in our replies saying PS5 is better. The best console is the one you enjoy playing. Have fun. Sorry, I just saw that. Continue.
I saw that on Reddit. I saw that on Reddit on r/news.
Oh, we're so cool then. Both of us
I
are
was in
so
utter
epic
shock
and
once
awesome.
again. So epic. Further research proved that it was indeed happened during 1965. And the urban legends spawned that the final tape caused something bad to happen. But I don't believe it one bit. This isn't a real life creepypasta. It's not. Our TV soon turned on by itself, and the remote was missing. Kermit and the other Muppets were torn. Only the shared remains of Big Bird were still standing. I can't have Kermit Land. They can't either. But it was in Elmo's voice. His feathers revealed Big Bird was nothing more than a human.
What?
A black man.
What? Hold up a second.
Pat.
Hold up.
Big Bird grabbed a scalpel and began to slice his neck like giblets. Not even wincing.
I like how more people.
I killed those kids and all the Muppets, all for Kermit Land to survive. Now a new Kermit will keep itself busy. Look behind you.
British people belong. Is that it, Gavin?
Continue, Damien. What were you saying?
Oh, no, nothing.
No, continue. You were saying
Nothing, I was saying nothing. Stinky poo-poo fart head.
Scared shitless, I turned around. Nothing was there but the mirror. The reflection suddenly showed something coming out of my mouth. Oh
Whoa,
no.
whoa, 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 whoa!
It disappeared. And now it was back. Let's have fun today. I woke up with a scream. It was all a dream until I saw Killer Elmo rushing at my bed with the head of Kermit. Well, that's it.
Oh, wait, that's it? That's just the end?
Not gonna lie, Damien. I'm scared shitless.
You are?
Oh, I'm just kidding.
Okay. Should we read one more, or is that it?
I feel like that should be it.
Do you think that's a good ending to our creepypasta video?
Yeah.
Well, what do you want to say to the
Yeah,
people as a final goodbye?
Look, just Luigi Mansion is cool.
That's it? That's really it?
Yeah, Luigi's Mansion is cool.
Okay.
Luigi and